Welcome back, everybody. Today I'm going to be showing you how to multiply and divide decimals mentally. I'm not even going to say it's going to be a help. You cannot do this if you don't know your times tables. Now, I know I've said this before, but take the time and learn times tables if you want to succeed with your maths, because it will just save you so much time. Anyway, let's get cracking straight away. So first of all, let's just start with something like this. If I have got 1.2 times 3, okay, I'm going to show you how you're going to do it. Straight away, when I see 1.2, I think to myself, aha, 12. And I know what 12 times 3 is. So let me write that down here. Now watch how I'm using my place value columns. I know that 12 times 3 equals 36 because I do actually know my 3 times table. Now if 12 times 3 makes 36, 1.2 times 3 must equal 3.6 because 1.2 is 10 times smaller than 12. If you're not sure what I'm talking about here, please have a look at my place value videos. Place value is all about where the digit is, in which column it is, how much it is worth, and is absolutely fundamental to your maths. So 1.2 times 3 is 3.6 because 12 threes are 36 and 1.2 is 10 times less than 12. So my answer must be 10 times less than 12. I'm going to go for some different colours today. This always works. Let's go for 0.7 times 8. Now, first of all, I'm going to do 7/8. And I know that 7/8 are 56. So 0.7 times 8. 0.7 is 10 times less than 8. So that's 0.7 is 10 times less than 7. So my answer must be 10 times less. 10 times less than 56 is 5.6. Or I might have, let's do a different colour again. Why don't we go for 0.04? And I want to multiply that by 7. Well, I know what 4 sevens are, but look how I'm going to set it out. I'm going to get my place value columns and always try and write things in place value columns. I know what 4 sevens are. 4 sevens are 21. Only joking. I do know that 4 sevens are 28. But 0.4 isn't 10 times smaller than 4. It's 100 times because it's 2 columns. 10 times smaller, 100 times smaller. So therefore, 0.04 times 7 must be 100 times smaller than 28. And the way I'm going to do that is move the columns, move the digits 2 columns to the right. So that's now in the tens column. It will go into the units and then into the tenths. So we'll actually end up with 0.28. Okay, let's have a look at some dividing. It is exactly the same. So if I had, for example, 20, let's not do 28, let's do 2.8 divided by 7. So I'm going to start off to myself and I'm going to think, well, what do I know? I know that 28 divided by 7 equals 4. But I don't have 28. I'm not splitting 28 into 7 groups. I've only got 2.8. Well, 2.8 is 10 times smaller than 28, so my answer must be 10 times smaller. So it won't be 4, it will be 0.4 because I've moved that digit 1 column to the right. Let's go for 0.72 divided by 9. As soon as I see 9 and 72, because I know my times tables so well, I should do, it was 30 years ago when I learned them, I know that 9 times 8 is 72. So I'm going to again write it out. 72 divided by 9. Now I know, and you know, that the answer to that is 8. However, I'm not doing 72. I've got 0.72, and look, there are 2 columns over, so it's 100 times smaller. So I need to make the answer 100 times smaller. Put my decimal point here. Move it 1 column would be 0.8, but that's not enough. It needs to be 2 columns, so I get 0.08. Let's do one final one, and then we shall leave it at that in this nice red pen. Let's do 0.8 divided by 4. Okay, so again, I don't know how many 4s there are in 0.8, but I do know how many 4s there are in 8, which is 2. 0.8 is 10 times smaller, so I'll get an answer of 0.2. Why don't we just do one more for luck while we are here? Down at the bottom, I think I'll go for green. Let's go for 0.56 divided by 7. Now I've got no idea how many 7s there are in 0.56 at the moment, but I do know as soon as I see 56, I know that's in the 7 times table, so I'm going to write it out. 56 divided by 7 is 8. 0.56 is 1, 2. It's 2 digits over that 5, so it must be 10 times 10 smaller, which is 100 times smaller. So I need to make the answer 100 times smaller. So I will move it over into the hundreds column, 1, 2. Now, that is multiplying and dividing decimals mentally. Note, it only works when you can recognise that these numbers are in the times tables. If I was trying to do something, for example, like if I wanted to do something like 31 divided by 7, or 3.1 divided by 7, because 31 is not in the 7 times table, I can't do that mentally. I'd have to use the bus stop method, and of course I've got another video on that. All the best, and as ever, good luck with your maths.